Good afternoon, sir.
सर जी नया चश्मा
Yeah.
okay. Good afternoon. How are you, Raj? How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
So the happy Dashera to you, belated happy Dashera. And this
Yeah.
glasses came with this Durga Puja or Dashera?
No. This is old one. It's more than an year.
This is an old one.
Yeah.
It's, so you can see
It,
it's been more than a year.
yeah. Yeah. It's been more than a year.
How are you doing, brother? I think you have not been keeping well. थोड़ा सा cold है लग रहा है आपको.
Yeah. A bit in just last 2 days, especially after the vacation that I completed. If you remember, I had told you about that Uttarakhand trip.
How was it?
It was lovely, amazing.
Tell me more about it, Raj. I'm so
Uh,
eagerly waiting for it that you will come and describe me everything.
yeah, actually, uh, for the 2 weeks we were amidst the mountains of Uttarakhand, the
Oh,
middle range of Himalayas,
superb.
middle and lesser, and even some part of cover the Shivalik range of Himalayas. So for 15 days we were there, and we had booked a traveler. So whenever we were traveling, some 2 or 3 days that went whole day in traveling only. So
Ah,
travel amidst those mountains was a nice experience. And apart from that, the trekking of Kedarnath was a mesmerizing moment for all of us. And all we did that we enjoyed the scenic beauty of Uttarakhand, and of course clicking pictures. And like in 15 days, we clicked almost 16,000 pictures.
how much? How many?
16,000.
So how did you get that count of 16,000? Is it
It's
showing up?
like it's like four phones were being used for all those pictures, and collectively those four phones collected almost 15,000, and 1,000 I'm keeping an average on other 8 phones that
Okay.
we collected.
So that's the way you're counting, is it?
Yeah, of course.
But 16,000, bro, that's quite a number. That's quite a high number. I mean, you have clicked every moment.
Yes, of course.
Uh, but the areas that you have gone, you all have visited,
Yeah.
they are areas where I think there is a scope of even extreme adventure sports also.
Yeah, of course. But we missed those. We had decided to go for rafting in Rishikesh,
Yes, yes,
but
yes.
we missed that because some of our days were gone wind because of the landslide. We were going to the way, and we had to wait for almost uh, 2 or 3 hours on the way, uh, and a whole day was wasted because of those landslides.
Hmm.
But of course, we returned safely. That is the best part.
Okay. And you want to you said that you all wanted to go for a river rafting.
Yeah.
That means you personally, do you prefer water sports?
Uh, Not exactly like I was trying to explore that. Since it was an opportunity for us to explore, so I had decided, and some of my friends had also decided that we should try it, but we couldn't do that.
I mean, was there a lack of time, Raj, or is it that you had other better things to do?
So it was because of lack of time. Like I said, since because of those landslide, we almost wasted 2 days to wait to reach the our destination. But finally, we reached and we enjoyed a lot. So that is also a big point.
I see. I see. Okay. So what were your key takeaways from this entire trip? if I had to ask you what were three key takeaways, it could be more also. You
Yeah,
can,
yeah.
you can definitely enlist them, but you can begin if you want to. If you would you like to share?
Of course, the one was that we while traveling we had booked a traveler for whole day. So that was a big thing we did. Had we not booked that, we would have been using public transport everywhere, and that would have costed us many more time, and we would have not been able to enjoy. So
Mm.
that was the big plus point that we did, and we enjoyed thoroughly after that because all 12 were together, and while traveling, while trekking, we were doing all those antakshari and all.
Ah,
So that was the big plus, and like going on mountains, like and the trekking was a big plus point. The trekking of Kedarnath, that was 18-kilometer trekking, and that took us almost 10 to 12 hours. So that was the big plus point, and of course we missed snowfall because of if we had gone in first or second week of October, we would have enjoyed that as well. But since we went in September last month, we couldn't enjoy that. But the scenery behind the temple and that mountains, that field of snow, that was a big plus in our whole tour.
just a moment. Sorry.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, Raj. Sorry. Yeah. Go on, Raj. And so this was something that saved a lot of money. That's what you said.
Yeah, not the money, but saved a lot of time and
Time as
lot of yeah, and unnecessary waiting for those,
waiting time.
of course, waiting time. And since we all were together, so we enjoyed a lot. So that was the plus one.
I see. I see. 10 of you, right?
12.
12.
Yeah.
So this time the number went up.
Yes, yes. This time the number went up.
So who were the two new members who got added up?
It only because of the Kedarnath, because I mean the race for Kedarnath was high, and two or three people that had not gone last year, only because our plan had changed. Because last time we had planned for Kedarnath, but because of COVID restrictions, we changed that and we visited only Dehradun and Mussoorie, and from there onward we went to Vaishno Devi.
Wonderful. Would you like to go back, Raj, one more time?
If it comes to only Kedarnath, I can think of course,
Ah,
like going in maybe October to enjoy the snowfall while trekking.
okay. So which you definitely could not do it this time, right?
Yeah, right.
But are you into all those of trekking and skiing and all those kind of sports? Have you ever tried in your life, or it would
Uh,
have been one of a kind in your life, first experience?
I have not tried it yet, and like we used trekking, but it was like normal trekking. The way was made, so anyone can do. It's not that adventurous. It's just about the physical strength of a person, whether he or she can go 18 kilometer in a go or not.
Okay.
It's like even in our group of 12, two of us were,
Mm.
I mean, so exhausted that after reaching almost to the peak, they were thinking of whether we should take some horse or something. But finally, they did on their own.
Mm. So, Raj, I have a question in my mind while you were saying this. That generally, this I ask this to everybody who concludes a nice trip, and then, do you think these kind of tour they itself they have their own characteristics of self-realization, and self-actualization also. I mean, it is one, this, I'll just simplify it for you. There's this one part where you feel rejuvenated from
right.
your day-to-day life. There is a change, and you go to a
Uh,
different place and you feel. But apart from that, do you have that feeling of that you realize that this is me, especially?
yeah. If it, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I would say till the time we are in that area, we can feel something like that. But the moment we come back in our normal life, all those high quality thinking goes away, and we start managing our day-to-day life in the same way. That effect does not change our life that much, but
Uh,
to some extent, when we are there, we feel like that.
okay. But my question is that when you really look at this kind of trip, apart from satiating yourself,
Yeah,
did you ever feel a different kind of change within yourself in terms of your comfort, in terms of self-realization, in terms of maybe knowing yourself more? Because when you are leading your day-to-day life,
right, right,
you're stuck in a daily routine.
right.
Because every time we meet, when I ask how has your day been, so you say it's been usual routine.
Yeah,
Yeah, but when you go to a different place for a short trip or something like that, although you're living certain things which you do in your day-to-day life, but the things are a little different.
yeah, of course. That's what I was trying to put in, that till the time we are on that tour, we enjoy in a different way and we feel a lot about all those things. But the moment we come back, all the effects fade away.
Yeah.
And
how how
and
how
then
how long does it stays? That's what I'm saying. How long does it stays with you?
um, most probably 2 or 3 days after coming back.
Only.
Yeah.
So then you should go back. You should
Mm,
go back
yeah.
and have fun one more time.
Yes, of course.
Okay, are you fond of traveling, Raj?
Yeah, of course. It's like most of us find traveling interesting. I would say.
How much have you traveled? You've traveled a lot.
Uh, no, no, not a lot. It's like it was the second trip.
Ah, okay.
Uh,
So after taking up this trip, did you feel like that? I don't care. I mean, if somebody accompanies me or not, but I should come out and go for such trips once, at least once in a year.
yeah, I can go on a solo as well. I think that way, but it's like the way the group has been decided. It's like the moment we came back, we decided that in December maybe we should go to Odisha. So the plan has already been checked.
Where, which place, brother? I didn't get that.
Odisha.
Odisha.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Which are the places you have already planned? Which places?
Like Odisha first, and after that Gangtok.
Gangtok.
Yeah.
You've never been to Gangtok, right?
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. And this group is, how is this group? Tell me about your group. I mean, this group is, you have all like-minded people, then it becomes fantastic actually. Or
Yeah.
all individual.
It's like six or seven of us are like-minded. 2 or 3 are different, but they are pretty much manageable.
uh, manageable by you or manageable
Yeah,
by
manageable by all those 6 people
where do you think they
together.
are different? In what ways they are different? Do you think these differences should exist also?
Yeah, of course, differences should exist because if all of us are like likewise, then it is like it will become more monotonous. So those differences are necessary, and like the way I said, two or three of them are. So if I do not include them, our trip would not be that interesting, because two of them are like comedians. They can make a comedy out of anything. So even if the person is sitting right front of me, he would be listening to me, and later after this session, he would say, "Okay, while saying your expression was this or that," and out of that, he will make something out of a comedy that would be pretty much enjoyable or make us laugh a lot.
Raj, do you relish and enjoy adventures?
Of course, I think of, because right now till now I have not experienced ever, but of course I feel like if I get the opportunity, I would definitely relish it.
So if you get an opportunity to try some extreme sports, adventure sports, would you like to try?
Of course, like uh, like we missed rafting, so that is back in my mind. The moment I get the opportunity, I would try that. And
And
and the another is scuba diving. The moment I have come to know about that, I feel like as soon as I could try it or explore it, it would be a good option for me, and a better experience.
so uh, you can also say, Raj, that I just can't wait more. I just can't wait
Yeah,
enough
yeah, of course.
to try scuba diving. This could be a different way of saying, alternative way of saying it.
Yeah, yeah. It's like
I just can't wait
I
enough. I just can't wait
yeah,
more. Or whatever. You know that.
yeah. Right.
Very good. Very good. And apart from scuba diving and river rafting, which are the other sports? Any other extreme sports that you have heard?
Of course, like the paragliding.
Yeah.
The that one might be, I like, as per my thinking, that could be a risky one for me, because of my thinking and all. Like I have always been, whenever I had a dream as a kid or something like that, at age of till 10 or 12 maybe, I used to dream a lot this way, that I am diving, uh, I'm flying in the sky and I'm unable to land. Like I'm flying, and I'm unable to land. What's happening? And the very next moment, I just got in my senses. So the dream ends there, and I feel like if I try paragliding, I might be in that zone.
Moment you tell me this, you won't believe. Raj, I stumbled upon a video a couple of months back on
Yeah,
YouTube
yeah.
only. Okay. There is a place in Mexico, Raj. I'm exactly forget. I'm not able to recall the name. Every year, there are some crazy people who would go there. There is a 500 feet sort of a well, 500 feet,
Oh
dark,
my God.
complete dark inside. And the spot is you will have a free fall there. Okay. And
All right.
while you are descending down, you will just get maximum 5 seconds to open your parachute. And if you really miss that, you may land up hitting yourself by the walls, because there are rough edges there. So the
Oh
fall,
my goodness.
so the fall has to be very smooth. Okay,
Yeah.
just watch it on YouTube. You will have goosebumps. I'm telling you. So, I mean, the kind of thing while I'm telling you only, I'm having.
I still got goosebumps while
Yeah,
listening to you only.
yeah, so it is like just steep, just 90-degree perpendicular some has to go, right? And
Yeah.
while they are opening their parachute there, Imagine the parachute misses, okay? So somebody, there are a lot of accidents also happening there.
Yeah.
But amazing, bro. I mean, this really needs, extreme level of courage. That's why perhaps they are regarded as extreme sports, I think.
Yeah.
So if anybody come up to you, walks up to you and ask and seek your suggestion, I mean, what kind of suggestions you would like to give that they are trying for the first time?
For what? I mean, any adventurous sport?
Yeah, adventure sports. What are the? Should I say that? What are some of the parameters that you would like to consider, that you would like to encompass, or in your advice or your suggestion, you would like to include them in your suggestion?
I think I would not give any suggestion or advice. It's all it's all upon a personal person and his belief,
Uh,
and all these are sports. So whenever you are going to try, there would be some or the other expert who would give you advice, or who would be there to assist you. So it's all up to you. If you want to explore it, you just go and enjoy it. This
I
is
mean,
what I would say.
okay, brother. Could you go through the session document today?
I would. I couldn't go because, like you said,
Yeah, no problem, brother. There is something very interesting in that, so I'll quickly bring that up to you because our time is already almost, we are nearing the completion. There is something called adrenaline rush. Have you heard about this before? I'll write it in the chat box.
yeah, adrenaline rush. Like it's something like if you are trying to do something, the this is a scientific term, maybe.
Yeah, you're correct. You're correct.
Encourages you. It encourages your thought process.
Yeah,
to do
so
that.
I'll tell you exactly what it is. Adrenaline is a hormone rush. Okay.
Yeah, right.
So what happens? Suppose let's talk about a stressful situation. So the body, mostly in the stressful situations, and there is an element of pleasure also sometimes mixed with that element of pleasure. The body releases that hormone.
Yeah, right.
And more the situation gets stressful, the number of hormone secretion goes up higher.
Yeah.
But since there is an element of pleasure also into it, so sometimes you do not feel. And therefore, this is called adrenaline rush. And you feel as if it is a moment of excitement.
Right.
So that's what adrenaline rush is. This was something which was worth noting from the session document.
Yeah.
So that's why I brought it up to you, brother. I think, Raj, I saw something that this was 134th session for you.
Right, yeah.
So, brother, this you have come a long way on Clapingo.
Yes.
And so, how are you feeling now? So, you wanted to become a Clapingo speaker partner, remember?
Yes.
So, have you tried? So, have you started applying and all that?
No, I haven't tried yet.
Yeah, I think you can give it a shot now. You can try once, okay? And if it doesn't work, no problem. You'll try again.
yeah, of course.
That will also put you into the test that maybe, I have to work up to the desired standards or whatever.
Right.
But I think, Raj, you can give it a shot. I have a feeling. Just go for it.
Yeah. Thank you. I would definitely try.
Yeah. And I'm sure the other speaker partners have also suggested you this, believe. Then anything else that you would like to ask me, bro?
No. It was lovely talking again.
Same here, brother. It goes without saying, actually. You are so calm, you're so composed. I sometimes feel that can I borrow some composure from you?
Calmness. And I would like to ask one thing,
Please.
that has my facial expression changed a bit,
Yes.
or do I need to work more on this?
Yeah, you have to work definitely on this, but it has changed a lot. I love that.
I mean, is it okay now?
Yeah, it is okay. Definitely okay, but it can be better. Definitely.
Yeah, of course, the room for improvement would
Sir,
always be there.
whenever it comes to expression, look at me.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just kidding, bro. I mean, I can be a good role model in this, right? I mean,
Right.
have so much of expressions, right, in the conversation.
Of course, even though you are kidding, it is relevant that way,
Thank you.
because the way your expression is, we can learn something from there as well.
Yeah, I mean,
Always.
I